Shalom, this is GMS Silent Sit Downs coming back with a lesson. First off and foremost, I would like to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there. They're spreading this word as a seed and the truth all over the four corners of the earth. Khan, this is gonna be GMS news, which in this quick hit, I'm gonna point out the prophecy of the scriptures, man, the scripture in Revelation chapter 17, which literally talks about this. Okay, it literally talks about this. Okay, beyond your imagination, man. So what does this article state right here? Okay, it's on blacklistednews.com. As brothers that watch my page, I often use this page. I often use this website. Where you have multiple sources from other websites also um, brought to one page. It's very informative. Always double check whether the article is legit, whether it's not an opinion of someone, but it's a very good alternative news website. Okay, so what the article states is how much NATO citizens pay for NATO wars. All right, like we have been talking about the NATO army, the NATO military for a long time now. We've been talking about the NATO military for when it didn't even exist yet. Okay, we always spoke about how individual countries have to you know give their strength onto the NATO military, man. Okay, and as we speak, that is still happening. That is happening as we speak, and in which this NATO military is all in preparation for the war that will be fought against the Lord, man. Okay, the war that will be fought against the Lord. So in this article, it says, okay, and you see the source, Zero Hedge, which is also a very good alternative news website. So it says the United States is indisputable leader in defense spending, both in absolute figures and per capita. However, on the latter count, the gap is not so dramatic. And what I always say about the United States pretty much is the same as Europe. The United States is pretty much the same as Europe. It also consists of multiple countries because all these states are actually all individual countries. Some states have different laws than others, just like how it is here in Europe. European countries do not all have the same laws. You see? So it's the same thing. But it's called the United States. It's a unity of states, and Europe is a unity of countries. Thus, the EU. Okay? The EU. Um, so it says, however, on the latter count, the gap is not so dramatic, with some Nordic countries demonstrating impressive propensity for making their citizens pay for war. dot dot dot. Exactly. So here you have, the world on fire. Represents how much they are actually paying for war. Because really they're helping the world go to shit. So what country helps the world go to shit the most? So like the article already said, America is the leader. That's the horde that sitteth upon the scarlet colored beast. Okay, with 7 heads and 10 horns, which is 7 heads and 10 horns represent the European countries, but the horse sits on top of it. Okay, so we see here America. You see, 2,465, but I believe somewhere it's supposed to say, I think it goes into the billions, you know, how much NATO citizens defense spending US dollar per capita. Okay, let's look at the word capita, meaning to get a better understanding. Per capita, it says for each person. Oh, did okay, for each person, it's like each person in relation to people taken individually, relating or applied to each person. Damn. Okay, so there we have the answer. Okay, so that's for $2,465 per person in America. Spain for food. Okay, Spain for food. Then you have Iceland, zero. Iceland ain't down with that bullshit. Okay, then you have the United Kingdom. Okay, 1,037 per person. Then you have Norway and Finland. Norway and Finland, 1,685 and 1,067. Okay, per person. Now that's that tax money that they dragging out of you, man. You know, which that's the money that they really have to hand over to that's that money that they either have to hand over to the NATO, or the money that they put into the military defense or into the military forces, you know, to supply towards the NATO military, man. You see? So here you have the numbers. Now, why do the Nordic, so-called Nordic countries pay this amount? Because I used to live in Norway. You make twice as much money over there, man. You know, the money that you make over there is double the money that people usually make here in Holland, for example, or in Belgium or in Germany. Okay, so for them, money comes easier. But then again, their um, their expenses are higher also. For example, the money that they need to pay on NATO wars, unknowingly, most likely, because it's all covered up in tax money, under the label tax money. Now, what does the scripture say here in Revelation chapter 17? Like I said, it perfectly breaks down um, um, over here. Let me see. Let me start at chapter 8, Revelation 17 and 8. The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition, which is the Roman Empire, which, it descended out of the bottomless pit, which is, it turned into America. America is modern day Rome. Okay, and go into perdition, which the word perdition means destruction. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not and yet is. And here is the mind which had wisdom. The seven heads are seven mountains on which the woman sitteth. You see that? So we already saw the picture over here, man. America is leader in supplying funds for the NATO military and the NATO wars, because really America is the whore that sitteth upon the beast, which the beast is the NATO. You see that? So the woman sits on top of the beast. The woman is America, the beast is the NATO. The seven heads are European countries, and they are divided by 10 horns. which 10 horns make the whole sum up of the EU complete. Okay, verse 10. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and one is, and the other one is yet to come. And when he cometh, he must continue for a short space. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth, and is of the seven, and goeth into perdition, which is America. Okay, America is of the seven and goeth into perdition, which is seventh is the UK, United Kingdom, Britain, whatever you want to call it. Okay, America is of the seventh and goeth into perdition. Verse 12. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. You see that? These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. You see? So they supposed to have one mind. They supposed to agree one with another and give their power unto the beast, which the beast is the NATO. Okay? The beast is the NATO. So what do we see here, man? Absolutely that. The EU countries giving their power unto the beast, giving their power unto the NATO, supplying them with money, supplying them with military forces, supplying them with Air Force, Navy, whatever, man. Which is all tax money of the citizens. Which really, man, America is going buck wild with it. Okay, like it says per capita, we looked up the word capita, it says per person. Okay, so really that's the prophecy unfolding itself, man. That's the prophecy unfolding itself right there before your eyes. So eventually, man, it says victory of the Lamb. Okay, Revelation 17 and 14. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is Lord of lords and King of kings. And they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. You see that? So the chosen is the elect. The word chosen in the Greek is electos. Electos. Okay? So the elect is gonna be right there with the Lord Jehoshua. You see? But these shall make war with the Lamb. The NATO military, man. The NATO military is gonna wage war with the Lord Jehoshua. That's why they need that money, man. And on top of that, they are waging war across the whole earth, man. That's why the scripture also says that he's the destroyer. Okay, the nation of Esau is the destroyer, man. Because what you see over here is all Edomite countries. You see all Edomite countries doing this shit, man. Okay, then you see Sweden doesn't want to be a part of it. Switzerland doesn't want to be a part of it. Okay, Austria doesn't want to be a part of it. But it's mainly Esau, man. Now, what does the scripture say concerning Esau? That he's the destroyer, man. Let me see. Destroyer. What scripture is that? I thought it was. Bear with me. Let me see. Maybe it is in Revelation 17. No. Um. Wow. Bear with me for a moment, man. Yeah, I think it's Revelation 11 and 8. Revelation 11 and 8. Nah, man. Yeah, this is it. Revelation 8, 11 and 18. Did it say that? Yeah, it did say it. Revelation 11 and 18. I didn't read good. Okay, so Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. These are the ones that destroy the earth, man. Bear with me for a moment. These are the ones that destroy the earth. Shouldest destroy them that destroy the earth. You see? That's it, man. You see? So you see Greece, North Macedonia, Albania, Montenegro, Croatia, which you have a lot of Jakes in Slovenia, Croatia, Montenegro. You have a lot of Jakes there also, but it's mainly Edomite countries, man. Plus, when you go to Greece, being a Jake going to Greece, man, that's terrible, man. I don't advise Jake to be going there at all. A bunch of racist motherfuckers blatantly in your face, man. Don't go to that bitch ass place. Even though they all about that, in pictures and stuff like that. Don't go there, man. So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Shalom to the elect.